So folks, he's got parts. At some point somebody had done some touch-up painting and there's overspray of green, and I started scraping it off. So I ran to Menards the other night to pick up some paint for my finish mower. Hopefully that'll work for that. But I picked up some John Deere spray yellow because all of these little parts are down to bare metal and they're starting to rust. And just hoping to make it last longer. You know, when I started looking at the cost of the new balers, he's got parts over here that are taken apart, and I just decided to pick up a few containers of paint for him. So it's kind of a crappy weekend, and if I can help him a little bit, he'll just put this back together just as it is, and it'll never get paint. It'll never be taken this far down again. So I'll wipe him down with a rag, hit him with some spray paint, and it'll last a little longer for him. And then hopefully when it is Trey's equipment, he'll keep maintaining it or trade up, and it won't be such rusted old crap that you see that people trying to get rid of at auctions and stuff. I see these old 24T balers and people want $1,000 for them, and they're just rusted, basically junk, scrap metal, good for parts. So when we start pricing out parts for these, I want them to last. So here I've got one of his side panels. This is the part that the spider and the little kidney-shaped piece mount on, the match to this side for over here. And obviously, there's so many parts that hold it together. It's just going to look so much better. See all this green overspray? Why couldn't they have covered it up with cardboard or a moving blanket? So we're getting at it, a little bit at a time. we got it all put back together. There's still a little bit of touch-up painting I want to do on it. You can see the brown primer. The acid preservator that was used previously was very corrosive, so I went through and sanded and primed that. But he really wanted to get into the field and get it cut without having to ask a neighbor for help or anything. So I just kind of kept going into it while he was working on it. We'll hit it with some green John Deere paint and she'll be all set. But she's running and back to order, working hard. This is everything all reassembled back in, new parts, old parts. We had painted all those fingers green because the new aftermarket parts, replacements, were all green anyway. And on the new John Deere balers, even this catch and everything is all green. So if you get new replacements and you want it to match, you're going to have to paint it yellow to keep it so it doesn't look all mismatched. I called the John Deere dealership to find out about a yoke for here. He said it's a half moon shape, so I'm assuming it's two separate pieces. They've got two of those coming in for me tomorrow, so I can go over and see if they're the correct pieces or not and take a picture of this. I'll do that right now. So I'll take my picture in there, find out if it's the right part or not. And I also requested a new bale counter. Our bale counter isn't working and hasn't been working for some time. So it'd be nice to know when you're done how many loads it's going to take to get it cleaned up. Like I said before, our stack wagon holds 105 bales. So we always know what our count is just based on that. But here she is, all put back together, everybody. We'll go check out the pile of hay. So we brought up 40 bales on the truck, just baled a row. It was getting too late last night, and that night dew was settling in, and it doesn't bale well like that. You don't want it too wet from the night dew. So we're going to get the rest of that baled now here before dinner. And we'll have a nice big supply in the barn. We figure we'll have probably about 300 bales right now. So that's the hay baler, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.